Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we've got exciting news regarding the third chapter of Transformers Legacy, which is now subtitled United. Obviously, the first line did not have a subtitle, the second one did have Evolution, but this is part of the third chapter, which is United. Now, I'm kind of hoping that they don't discontinue the Legacy name, because I really like it for the typical generation stuff, but if that's the case, I'm curious to see what's next. But for right now, we've got the third chapter, which is United. We knew that it was titled Uni something because some of the listings kept saying Uni. We just didn't know if it was Universe or if it was even Unicron, which I didn't think it was going to be. But yes, it's United, and I think the idea is that they're going to have a bunch of characters that are kind of grouped together, because there's a lot of listings for Cyberverse toys and animated toys, so you can group them together as one thing. So, I think that might be the idea, but anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the toys they also revealed, which are both related to the animated universe, starting off with the Bumblebee, because we've seen this prior. So, Bumblebee in alt mode, I think he looks fantastic. I like how short he looks. He kind of looks like that original Penny Racer design. Yeah, very influenced from the animated toy. You can see that black stripe that goes on the side, and then the siren on the top. And I love the rockets that plug on the side. You could also separate the stinger, which I didn't know that you could from the original images because no one showed that off, and plug that on the back of the rockets as some sort of booster or flare effect. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think the one critique I have about this alt mode is I wish that the headlights were a little more defined, but it still has the angles, it still has the shape from the original toy. So yeah, I like this one a lot. And then taking a look at the robot mode. Now, cool thing about the robot is that the shoulders can be lowered. Some people were upset that you could see the gap where the hinges are, but you can lower that so it looks more proper and it hides that. So that's pretty good. Now, as far as the weapons are concerned, yes, those are the rockets that he's holding. It's just an option. You could still plug the rockets on the back, or you can unplug the stingers, combine them, and plug that onto his fist. So I thought that was pretty cool. Definitely something from the original design. And I'm liking the head more the more I see it. I like the look of it when it's pointing down. When it points up, it just looks strange, but yeah, this looks fine. And then you've got the black stripe on the side, which some people don't like because it's on one side of the chest and then the opposite side for the leg. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. Yes, I get the critique that the bumper of the car is not on the feet, which is inaccurate. But if you want to nitpick about that as well, look at the original Deluxe class Bumblebee. They were actually pointed up, which was also kind of weird. But yeah, I don't mind this. The more I see it, the more I want it. It's definitely going to be a very short Deluxe, but that doesn't seem like a bad thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the Voyager class figure, which has got me really excited. This is the animated universe Optimus Prime, and I gotta say the truck mode looks fantastic. It's definitely compromised in some areas, but it's mostly for the greebling and the detail. The actual shape of the Optimus Prime is definitely on par with the original animated toy. I actually have the Cybertronian version of the Optimus Prime, and I love that thing a lot, so getting this, that's going to be fun. Anyways, taking a look at the truck mode, you can definitely see that there's something on top of the bed, which does remind me of the typical Optimus Prime, where they just slap the feet on top, but it seems like it's a different transformation. It's not the same thing. But the one thing that I could really critique about this alt form is the rims. They just look a little too empty with them not painted in silver. But other than that, I mean, I like the greebling at the bottom, but the top has that right shape. I mean, it's got the pointed down swoop. It's got the windows, it's got the headlights. I love the silver and the black that goes around the side. I also like the siren on top. That looks fantastic. And yes, you can separate the weapons and plug them on the back, which is just typical storage. And you could also see that the axe will have a booster on the back, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. Taking a look at the robot mode, and I continue being a fan. The legs might look a little too short, but I don't think that's a problem. I think that's a thing with the original animated toy. It's just a kind of a nitpick at that point. It's not really a critique, but I love the fact that the tires are on both sides of the lower leg. They didn't make a compromise with that. And I love the fact that he's got the blue face. Yes, he doesn't have the mouth plate, but throughout most of animated, he didn't really have it, so that's totally fine. The axe is a little chunky at the top there. I believe you could separate that middle piece. Maybe that's supposed to be some sort of launcher or whatever. But yeah, if you want to shorten the axe, I guess you could just pop that middle piece out. And yeah, the axe itself looks fine. I like the silver red and then the transparent blue. And I think the ears are nicely shaped too. I didn't really notice that. But the colors and the design, it just really works for animated Optimus Prime. Now, there is a rumor saying that we're also going to get an animated universe Motormaster, which is based on a BotCon exclusive. I would love to see that. And maybe that's the reason why this isn't really compromised, is because they already have planned a repaint and it's already from the animated universe. I'm also kind of hoping that for Bumblebee, they do a Wasp and maybe even a Cliff Jumper. That'd be pretty cool. But as far as Optimus Prime is concerned, I'm very happy about this. This is the compromise that I want to see. I don't mind the greebling, because even though the G1 toys from Generations and Legacy and the War for Cybertron line, even though they look close to their cartoon appearance, if you take a close look, they have a lot of greebling to them to make it look interesting, to make it stand out, and not too flat. So they're doing the same thing with the animated toys, and I think that's the compromise you needed to look for from the start. So I love that, and going forward, I hope they continue with it. So with that out of the way, what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.